Welcome to Proclaim, a presentation of the Catholic Diocese of Alexandria. Join us as we journey together through the Scriptures revealed to us by God.
Good morning and welcome to Proclaim. Jesus' stern language and stern warnings as a response to the disciples' questions about when will the temple's destruction take place actually go on to another issue entirely. He says, watch out for yourselves. They will hand you over to the courts. You will be beaten in synagogues. You will be arraigned before governors and kings because of me as a witness before them. By the time Mark's readers are reading this, some of those things would have already begun to happen. The Roman persecution would have been in its early stages, but certainly would have been there. They would have no longer been protected after the year 70, even though, of course, this is slightly before that. And so by the time they're reading this after the year 70, they see very clearly that what Jesus is talking about is already taking place in their own lives, their own communities. One of the decisive judgments that was made by the Jerusalem church, the Jewish community in Jerusalem, was that anyone who proclaimed Jesus to be the Messiah would be expelled from the synagogues. That basically meant that the members of the Christian community were no longer in any way protected under Roman law. The Roman law basically exempted the Jewish community from the obligation of worshiping the emperor. They allowed them a great deal of freedom. And initially, the early Christian community was seen to be simply an extension of that. Once that protection was gone, then persecution not only was inevitable, but it happened. And so we find once again Jesus saying, don't be misled. Things are not going to be easy, as my disciples know that the cost will be great.
This program was brought to you by Antoon Enterprises.